Hi, hi. Okay, now my Zoom Pro is back. So, yeah, I think if you guys are up until like late night, I still can go on if you want. Yeah, if you still have like more questions to discuss, I'm fine.
Kani, you still have more on time or you have a limited question?
Yeah, I was thinking that we had limited time, but because I love you so much and I love CVO, and now my Zoom Pro is back. So, if you have any more to discuss, please, please
Okay.
don't hesitate.
I think any I will still check the links and start the
Yes.
Zoom again. Okay, BTW
Sorry.
Kak Hani, uh, my neighbor dekat rumah itu udah ada yang dapat sekolah ke India.
Sorry?
Halo, halo, cek.
Yeah. Yes.
Nah, ini ngomong-ngomong ke scholarship, ada
Mm-hmm.
tetangga teman SMP dapat beasiswa juga ke India, scholarship juga di
Mm-hmm.
Delhi.
Oh,
Jadi
the Delhi. Mm-hmm.
dia jurusan teknik informatika.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's one of
Jadi
their favorite major.
mau nyampein aja sih kayak yang udah dipaparin ke Hani tadi, kayak cek informasi lebih awal sampai ke dokumen dan lain-lain, itu tuh emang udah relate banget sih. Dia ngelakuin itu soalnya kayak di awal tuh udah
Yeah.
sering-sering cari informasi.
Betul,
Itu sih.
betul, betul.
Emang relate banget lah tips and tricks.
Visa India is one of the easiest I could apply. Jadi aku udah beberapa kali perjalanan terakhir aku tuh ke Swiss di bulan Agustus lalu. Ya,
Wow,
urusan kerjaan, tapi it's like brought me to sit in the UNHQ di Jenewa gitu. Jadi aku berhasil menjadi ya salah satu orang yang ngobrolin tentang gender equality dan problems di Indonesia in Jenewa di kantor UN-nya atau di UN headquarter di Jenewa gitu. Salah satu headquarter terbesar ya setelah US gitu. Yeah, so I could say that applying visas in India itu salah satu yang tergampang. So don't worry about it. Tapi ngelewatin imigrasinya yang susah. So passing the immigration center in India is like one of the hardest. I think it because some of the previous people or applicants or travelers sebelum aku, they are not really like using English fluently. So they have language barrier yang menyebabkan the immigration crew they couldn't really explain everything in easy way gitu ya.
Ya. Karena di situ.
Yes.
Okay, we have 10 audience. We still have. Tadi itu ada si
Yang nanya tadi siapa ya? I would like to apologize to him. Sorry.
You can answer
Yusuf.
Iya kak.
Yeah. Can you please repeat the questions, Yusuf?
Yep.
All
Repeat the
right,
question,
kak.
please.
All right. Thank you, kak. Actually, I wanna ask about student exchange program. Actually, this year I have tried to join a student exchange program, namely IISMA program for undergraduate student, but I failed in the last selection. It is an interview session. So, do you have tips and trick to pass the interview session? Thank you.
Okay. This is good questions. I think speaking of the interview, if you like the tips and trick, I already told you earlier, but speaking about the specific things you got to prepare in interview is the goal itself. Because sometimes we prepare too much until we forget what is the goal of this interview session. Okay, so you need to seek the goal why they are holding interview sessions with you. Okay, do they want to know you more? Do they want to test you more? Do they want you to explain about certain informations or study case, case studies that you have been experiencing, or maybe they want to see you how good you are in communicating. They want to see you how good you are in explaining things. Jadi kadang we miss the goal. Okay, we know that in interview they're going to talk about maybe your IELTS or your TOEFL or how to, like, maybe sometimes the questions is not as difficult as you think. Sometimes the questions is like, okay, Pijar, so how can you manage your situations with a lot of activity? Ya, kadang pertanyaan-pertanyaan tuh yang daily gitu ya. Do you like to have breakfast? Gitu. Jadi kadang pertanyaan-pertanyaan it's like so silly that we don't even imagine that it would be in the interview. Padahal goal interview itu selalu informed earlier, selalu diberitahu gitu. Either it's on the paper or on the email, or yeah, mostly it's on the email. When they invite you to the interview sessions, mostly they are going to tell you why you need to attend the interview sessions and for what. I hope this helps.
Okay, that's a very applicated tips, I think, for anyone, especially want to have an interview for the scholarship. Okay, guys, anyone have a question? I think in our before playing have Desir or Mas Diser kalau nggak salah. Okay, we have Yarni. Yarni, you have question? Hello, Yarni.
No, sorry.
Questions.
Okay, guys. Historia.
Yeah, I want to ask again.
Okay.
I want to ask about the process of getting into this. Like, how was the process of this? How are you dealing with the TOEFL test or IELTS? How do we start? Can you please give us tips so that we can like keep doing our.
Okay, so like how can you like prepare the best out of it, out of the TOEFL test and other English proficiency tests? Is that your questions, Historia?
Yes.
Okay.
Of documents. Right.
So speaking of English proficiency tests, you need to make sure that you are not doing it for gambling, okay? Because some people, they know about TOEFL, they know about IELTS, but why they need to take IELTS, why they need to take TOEFL, why they need to have TOEIC, for example, they don't know about that. So please try to Google it, what TOEFL is for, what IELTS is for, what TOEIC is for, what PTE is for, karena banyak banget ya English proficiency test tuh banyak banget gitu, including GRE or GMAT atau GRE. Maybe I could write it down. Wait, including this one, GRE and GMAT, PTE atau TOEIC yang mungkin kayak it's not really familiar with all of you guys. So you need to read carefully about this English proficiency test, why you need to take this and which one you need to take. Because all of these are very much pricey, I would say. And when you apply for scholarships or student exchange, they usually have this on their requirements, on their criteria. Not all the countries accepting IELTS, not all countries accepting TOEFL. And if you speak about TOEFL, it's also divided into two kinds, right? The ITP and the IBT. So you need to make sure very much about which kind of TOEFL test that they are asking you to do. And if let's say that they are allowing for both kinds, kayak ITP boleh, IBT juga boleh, dan ternyata kita udah punya yang ITP nih, you need to learn how to convert the score. Karena kadang it's something that you can Google actually, how to convert the score of your TOEFL ITP into TOEFL IBT or into IELTS, let's say. So if you are asking me the tips on how to get like excellent in any of those tests, of course it's the same, the similar tips and tricks. Like the first one, you need to do the research first about what kind of things that they are going to test you. Is it only the writing? Is it only the reading? Is it only the speaking? Is it only the structure? or maybe there is no speaking, or maybe there is no writing, or maybe it is only structure. So you need to read about this more, and also including the countries and including the requirements. Does this match with the requirements they're asking you to do? Karena kadang beberapa orang punya TOEFL nih, tapi ternyata yang dia apply adalah negara-negara yang menerima IELTS gitu. You know the difference, the main difference between TOEFL and IELTS. TOEFL is usually accepted in American English speaking countries. So the countries that is using English in American style. But IELTS is usually accepted by the countries which are using British English accent atau British English country. So the countries that is speaking English but using it from or adapted from British gitu. So the slight difference ya, tentunya masih banyak perbedaan lainnya, tapi yang paling major adalah ini gitu. So please read carefully about the qualifications that you're going to fulfill and also the requirements that they're asking you to fulfill. Hope that helps, Surya.
Yes, thank you. So what kind of tasks did you apply to the India itself? May I know?
TOEFL.
Oh, it's super.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I actually have both, but unfortunately they don't really mention the requirements. So yeah, I just go with TOEFL.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
So how many people are actually
Hi, I heard you. Are you talking to us? I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, guys, you still have a question or something you wonder, want to any tips or some experience want you share or you ask for Kahani, please on your phone or on chat. I can read it and I can ask them. Hello, anybody have a question? Okay. Paulinus, have a raised hand, and can you?
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Your voice clear.
All right. So I'm just curious about the number of applicants that are actually passing the, what do you say? That are actually passing the qualification for getting the scholarship. I mean, in your campus, you have several candidates, right, that are applying to the scholarship. And how many of them are actually passing the exam in terms of rough percentage? And the second part of the question is, what do you see that they have in common among these applicants who have passed and get the scholarship? I mean, what the qualities that they have that support their candidacy to be chosen for getting the scholarship?
Okay, thank you. So the first one is you're asking maybe about the like how many of them pass the first stage and continuing to the second stage.
Right.
Maybe I'm going to give you the experience about my scholarships from Ethos Bea Studi Indonesia. So I accept that in my first year, not like first year, like early year, early entering Brawijaya until I graduated, and I'm still contributing to this to this scholarships until now. It's the alumni. So I have I have this kind of experience in helping the committee to help them see the applicants who are like applying to the same scholarships like I do, because I at that time I wouldn't say that I'm the alumni, but I'm one of the senior, and this is pretty helpful for the committee because they could like see our point of view as the senior, whether or not this kind of students or applicants would possibly do similar mistakes like we do, or maybe like they would, let's say, passing or not the requirements of the committee or the scholarships. So if you ask me about the percentage, usually the organizations do not really care about how many. Okay, like they don't have certain target. Okay, like you need to choose 100 of it. This is very rare cases. Okay, because usually the organizations or um, the people who hire or who do the scholarships, who give away the scholarships, they only care about the qualifications, they only care about the quality of the candidates of the scholarship. So mostly they don't really like do the percentage, just like what you are curious about. But I would say that let's say that the whole candidate is like very low to the expectations of the scholarships organizations or the programmer. Misalnya sebenarnya goalnya itu they want to have like 10 awardees, okay. They are able to give the scholarships to 10 awardees, tapi ternyata baru di level 1 aja udah banyak yang gugur gitu misalnya ya. Triknya biasanya they don't eliminate the applicants in the beginning. They usually bring the whole participants or the whole candidates, the whole applicants to join the interview as well, or to join the FGD. Kalau ada ya, kadang ada focus group discussions if you're aware. So they bring all of the participants, all of the candidates to join and to, let's say, see the dynamic of the situations. Because some candidates, they're not really good in writing, but they're very good in discussing. Or maybe they're not really good in speaking, but they're very good in writing. So sometimes the organizations see this kind of biased situations, and they just want to make sure by holding another level of the requirements of the stage of the scholarship. So they do this. Is that
Okay.
helpful? And
Yeah,
what was your second question, please?
I was asking about what do they have in common, like personal personal qualities that they have that actually help them to get the scholarship.
Okay, good. So mostly it's about the vision, mission, and values of that scholarships itself. So yeah, the same in common. Like if it is scholarships about, I have. Do you know Cargill? I can share this to you. This is one of the very prestigious scholarship, which mostly the awardee end up working or at least having the internship experience in this company. This is like one of the US company actually based in US, but they have some kind of situations that they are also multinational now. So they have the headquarters in Indonesia as well. So the something in common from the scholarships is you will always be a student of agrocomplex, atau apakah itu perikanan, pertanian, animal husbandry gitu ya, terus atau teknologi pertanian atau pertanian, pokoknya yang kayak gitu-gitu. Jadi that is the one and only must thing that you have in common with other applicants. Sisanya usually it's about their values, vision, and mission. Gitu. Hope that helps.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. for your elaborate explanation.
Okay, that's a long explanation from Kahani, very complex and I think very useful and helpful. Anyone have still have question about the scholarship or enough for this session? If you still have a question, you can text or turn on your microphone. Ini ada from Historia, Kahani. May I know what was your major when you study at Brawijaya University?
Yes, my major is English Language Education Program. Historian. And now I'm receiving scholarships from Ministry of Education, atau maybe you're aware of PPG atau program profesi guru. So I'm technically a teacher, but I'm also receiving the scholarships from US Embassy, the one that I showed earlier, that I will be attending one of their program in Bali. And this one too. So we work together with Access, we work together with World Learning and also National Geographic. So yeah, they work together having this joint program. That is my current scholarships that I'm receiving.
Okay, Kahani, I have a question. When being a scholarship student exchange and have experience in our country with being diplomat in profession, that's make to being smooth or easy when all of us want to be diplomat and then they have a study in I think that's make it really available to being diplomat or like still same like we have no experience in our country.
Okay, so speaking about diplomatic worlds, I think you could start learning about one of the program that I mostly join, named MUN atau Model United Nations. Yeah, you can start searching about this program and look for the opportunities karena program ini kayak lumayan banyak banget sih. Aku dalam 1 tahun aja bisa kayak ke Malaysia, ke Singapura, ke Turki gitu karena benar-benar banyak program ini. Nah, kekurangannya program ini jarang banget ada yang fully funded. So, tapi I mean nggak semua program yang aku ikutin itu fully funded ya teman-teman. Maksudnya some of my programs are self-funded tapi berakhir dengan masih aku tidak membayar. How? By making proposals, like proposing to your universities atau to your organizations that you are representing, atau to any companies that have similar values as what you're doing. Gitu. So yeah, I would say that the easiest part to explore the diplomatic world is MUN. And maybe you can also have internships in certain legal advice like embassies. Karena kan goalnya diplomat, biasanya orang-orang yang hadir di UN itu ya diplomat-diplomat, which means kalau di Indonesia adalah orang-orang yang bekerja di Kementerian Luar Negeri. Gitu ya.
Okay, thank you, Kahani. Okay, guys, any question? This session tonight, I think is very.
This is very
long time
late.
for our-
Yeah. If you don't
Yeah.
have any more questions, maybe we can do the unofficial questions through the discussion groups. I think that's fine.
I think all of us is enough for discussion tonight, and
Yes.
thank you very much for Kahani.
Yes,
Spend your
maybe
time
can
and
we
explanation
take a
lot to
picture
us.
together, Prija? Maybe anyone who's still like staying, you can like turn on your videos and maybe we can have a picture together. Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
can you guys like turn on your video so that we can have a picture together?
Okay, can we have open camera a minute, guys? A second for take a picture. Okay, I think.
Yes. We can wait for a second, please.
Okay, it will be memorable. I think we talk with the important people. Yeah, I have experience. Okay.
If you're interested with the PPT that I explained earlier, you could ask Pijar or Kak Zelki for further instructions. Maybe I'm going to share the link to them and you can ask them, all right?
Okay. And also about the review in Instagram, Kahani say one of us can make a review in Instagram and tag Kahani and Sefeo. Just short review or your feed. That's no problem. So you can tag Kahani and Sefeo and you get the PowerPoint from Kahani tonight. That's the information addition. Okay.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for Historia, I guess. Historia, are you ready? I'm in. Okay.
Okay. Honey, some people cannot turn on the camera.
Yeah. Wait a second. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, guys, I think thank you so much for attending the sessions. Thank you so much, Pijar, for helping me in delivering the topics. Yes, so I would like to get to know you guys more after this. And good night. Bye.
Okay, see you, Kahani. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
See you on the next group session.